swear that I always pick the wrong days, like the worst days to do projects. So our screened in porch in the back, that's my next project. I'm starting it today. The wind is blowing. I know it doesn't look bad, but it's really blowing, and it's all of a sudden 60 degrees. Like, it wants to be 60 degrees today, and yesterday was 80. A nice just breeze, sunny. Yesterday would have been a perfect day to do it, but I spent all day filming a reel that is actually garbage. So is this song, and I can't change it. Okay. So the screened in, it has mold on like the doors have mold. I have got to get that off. The puds love being outside, and I cannot have them in that environment. And I'm pretty sure it's coming from the rug that I have on there. I'm getting rid of the rug today. I'm moving all of the wicker furniture off. I'm going to spray down the porch. And I'm also going to spray down the wicker furniture. And then next week, after I get back from my trip from the Tetons, I'm going to spray paint the wicker furniture. It's beautiful. It's probably, the furniture itself is probably going on 15 years old. But it's like good quality wicker. And I can't get rid of it. And I'm not buying any more. But something needs to be done with it. I think that has mold on it too. I'm going to spray it down with mold and mildew remover. That's probably just as toxic as the mold itself. But I don't know what the hell else to do. I'm not going to buy vinegar and just I don't know what to do. So project screened in happens today. But it's a terrible day to do it. And I'm still living in this sweatshirt. I'll probably wear it the rest of the week. Also, I'm on a road. It's a private road for speed bumps. Oh, I was a little early on that one. 15 miles per hour, one way in, one way out. Everybody just calm down. But one more thing. The floors also need to be restained. But that's not going to happen on the back porch. Everybody Wang Chung tonight, all right? And have a good morning. I'll be back. Why did I just black out outside? But you know what hasn't fallen? My fake potted ferns. I mean, they're swinging. They are. Look at this wind. The last thing I want to do is be spraying hazardous. I'm back from Walmart. I'm not going to spray the porch today. I can't. The winds are so bad. So look, we have had outdoor curtain rods on the pergola. That's where my drapes are hanging from. Going on 2 years now. We've never had that. One of them fell today. That's how windy it is. Hazardous. What do you want, big girl? I ate a banana for the first time in 20 years this morning. Now, bananas, these are about to be bread. The one that I ate this morning did not look like this. And you know why? It's because it was still wrapped up here at the top. You know, that's why they wrap them so they don't turn brown. Oh, I just cannot with fruit and vegetables. Like, the banana was good. Like, I texted Tiff this morning. And I was like, I told her, I said, I had a banana for the first time in 20 years. And she's like, yeah, they're so good. We eat them. Did you love it? I did love it. But you know what I can't stand? The sound of it. I don't eat with my mouth open. My mother does. And my mouth was closed, but I could still hear myself eating it. And I couldn't deal with it. And then I hate when you're done and it's just that floppy banana peel. You just gotta pick it up and I ate it up. Get the steering wheel cover. The more that I looked at it, I was ugly. I'm just so drawn. If I see something sparkling, whether it's diamonds, fake diamonds, rhinestones, sequins, hell, glitter, I'm gonna look at it. But it was what I hated about it is that the cover itself was black with rhinestones. I think it would have been prettier if it was white, but then that would also get super dirty. But also, it's just tacky in general. And then I thought, that's actually something Mama Deej would like. And then I thought about Mother's Day. And then I made us dinner reservations for Mother's Day at a new restaurant in Winston called 600. It looks bomb. But If you guys are also like me, you wait until the last minute. I got mom 2 years ago for Mother's Day. I talked about it on here 10 million times before, but it is truly one of the most thoughtful, personal, memorable gifts that can be passed down from generation to generation. It is Storyworth. There is no shopping involved. There's no shipping involved. And if you're not familiar, what you do is purchase Storyworth and it gets sent to the recipient's email. The recipient will receive questions weekly from Storyworth. You can write your own questions or use the questions that Storyworth has provided. And they basically just ask questions about that person's life. Fun questions, intimate questions, things that maybe you've been wondering about a family member. For example, whenever I gave it to my mom for the first time, I asked her how mom and dad met. I asked her what she was like when she was little. I asked her what her mom was like because I've never met her. So she got to answer all of these questions. And then at the end of the year, all of her questions were put into a book, and that book was shipped to her from Storyworth. It's like, who thought of this? One of the coolest gifts that you could give your mother or anybody who's a mother or anybody for any occasion. They're going to love it. And it's Mother's Day is on May 8th, 9th. It's next week. It's next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday. It's the next one. So give the gift that keeps on giving. You guys, I don't even have a code. All you got to do is click this link and you guys will get $10 off. Storyworth. Luke just brought me home a salad and he's pissed because it was a $15 salad, which is expensive for a fast food restaurant. But look, I forgot to tell y'all what I bought today. I bought a corn on the cob on a stick attached to a bird feeder that has peanuts in it. For like small wildlife, for the puds to look at. But I didn't tell Luke yet because he's gonna be pissed. Because he's gonna talk about it's gonna bring raccoons and coyotes. Stuff I just don't want to hear right now. Let me tell you, if I see a coyote on that porch, I will shit right in my pants. But I don't think, they don't eat peanuts. They don't, I don't know. Well, they eat anything because they're disgusting animals. And please, nobody get mad at me for talking shit on a coyote. But I've said this before, and y'all know they fall second on my list of world's worst animals. They're right behind the hippo. They're awful. Because you know what? They're eating everybody's pets. They're eating it. They don't care what it is. If your pet's standing in front of a coyote, it's going to eat it. And then they all get together and they kill, and they'll pretend cry like an infant human baby. To trick animals. I don't know if that's true. I swear to God. I've never heard one in real life until we moved out here. And I've shared a video of them screaming. It is a blood-curdling scream. It's something I hate it. And that's like, if the cats get out, they're done. If the cats escape somehow, that's my worst nightmare. That is what keeps me up at night. That's like 90% of my anxiety is thinking about my cats escaping this house. I'm sick. I can't even eat this freaking $15 salad. Luke's gonna kill me. Yeah, but like coyotes will kill and then they'll like circle around. Like they'll have the after party and they're like dancing and they don't care. And they're all just like high-fiving each other and we just killed something. Like they don't care. They're disgusting. But none of these little baby animals are eating my corn on a stick. I bet if I made it Mexican street. But Mexican street corn is like one of my favorite things. So, you know, it's corn on the cob. Or it can be like, but it's better on the cob. It has mayo on it. Sour cream. What's it called? Cotija cheese. Chili powder. Put some tahini on that bitch. Go to town. All right, so here it is. Corn on a stick. I actually bought the corn. I bought a bag of corn. And I just stuck it on that screw. And then I also bought a bag of peanuts. They're just regular peanuts, but they were in the lawn and garden section. I mean, they're not like planters peanuts, but that's it. And now we wait. Right, babe, girl? What do you think? Do you think they're gonna come? You're so beautiful. Yeah. Because I wasn't going to talk about this, but I posted that comment and now other people are asking me, what? Well, I don't know why you don't like hippos. Hippos are the world's deadliest mammal, period. They're responsible for like 500 million deaths each year in Africa. They will just, what's the word? Stomple? They just run people over for what? For no reason, for nothing. They eat plants. They're plant eaters, yet they kill just to kill for fun. They like it. They just enjoy it. They just want to eat shit. They could break a canoe in half with their mouth. Have you ever seen them eat a watermelon? I've talked about the watermelon. They throw a whole ass watermelon in their mouths and just shit seeds flying everywhere. Hippos do not know how to swim. On 500,000 acres in Africa, they killed the baby. Sorry, we don't have room for you. So now I'm going to have you for dinner. To 7 miles per hour doing so and not being able to swim. And if they're in their little environment, wherever it's at, on land, in the water, and they give birth and they feel like their baby's taking up too much space, they don't know how to swim because they're idiots. But they still get in the water and just capsize boats and have a blast doing it. So what do they do in the water? They run and push off of any surface they can push off of, and they can go up. Hippos are disgusting. And they're not even cute when they're babies. A lot of you send me these pictures of these babies, and the hippo that's at the Ohio Zoo. Okay, she's kind of cute. Her name's like Gracie or something. She's cute. But she's taught to be cute. She's at a zoo, for crying out loud. Every time I talk shit on the hippos, I feel kind of bad afterwards. Because they, like, my blood pressure, they really make my blood pressure high talking about them. And I feel bad, but then I think about it, but they really do not like me. If there was a hippo in the backyard, it would just run me over. Like, he wouldn't even want to talk to me about it. Like, I would at least be like, hey, you're like not the cutest thing I've ever seen, but I'm not trying to start no shit. He probably wouldn't even let me finish that sentence. I'd just be, so it's like, I do feel bad because they're animals and like, they don't know any better, right? Right? They don't, I mean, you would think like, just eat your plants and live a good life. And just stay out of the water since you can't swim. I can't swim. I don't go. That's why I stay out of the water.
This is how we wear our Tommy John. Running errands. Pretending to run errands. Netflix and chill. Relaxing with fur babies.